Hello, all. Welcome to Wise Beacon. There are people around the world who might look a little weird and strange because of their physical appearance. They would be ridiculed and treated as an outcast. But some would ignore all the negativity around them and would have reached to great heights in their life. One such person was Francesco Lentini. Okay, who's this guy? Let's get into the video to find out about the same. Francesco Lentini was born in 1889 in Italy. He was one of the 12 children, technically 12 and a half children, as Frank was born with a parasitic twin attached to his body. The partially absorbed twin has a leg and genitals attached to Frank's spine. Frank actually had 4 feet, as a small secondary foot protruded from the knee of his third leg. Thus, in total, he had 3 legs, 4 feet, 16 toes, and 2 sets of functioning male genitals. On top of it all of Frank's legs were of different lengths. His condition was the result of the second embryo that began to develop in the womb of his mother, but ultimately could not separate from its twin. Thus, one twin came to dominate the other. Frank grew up with its extra limbs, as doctors said that removal of the extra leg would result in paralysis due to its proximity to its spine. At his young age, he was bullied several times. He lived in shame because of his bullying and was always treated as an outcast. So Lentini's family consequently sent him to live with his hand to avoid further disgrace. His hand then enrolled him in a home for disabled children. His time at the home of the disabled children was an experience that Frank considered for many years to be his major motivation. In 1898, at just 9 years old, Lentini made the long and arduous journey to America with his father, where they met a professional showman named Giuseppe Magnano. Frank joined Magnano's show circus and became an instant sensation. He charmed the audience with his agility and his keen wit and sense of humor. The young man performed feats with his third leg, such as kicking a soccer ball, jumping over the rope, skating, and bicycling. In addition to his athleticism, Lentini was also quick-witted and funny, known for giving interviews. While using his extra limb as a stool to lean on, he was often questioned about his shoes. The people taking interviews would ask him that where does he buy special shoes in set of 3 legs? Showing his wit at the moment, he would answer that he buys 2 regular pairs and just give the extra shoe to his one-legged friend. Soon after, Lentini was called the 3-legged Sicilian, the only 3-legged football player in the world, the greatest medical wonder of all time, or sometimes simply just the great Lentini. During his time traveling around the United States, Lentini learned to speak English and amassed great fame and fortune. His wit and humor charmed the young lady named Teresa Murray. The two soon wed and together they had 4 healthy children. While Lentini and Teresa did eventually separate in 1935, he again married a lady named Helen Shupe. Lentini performed in sideshows with the Ringling Brothers Circus and in Buffalo Bill's Wild West Show. Frank Lentini continued touring until he died in 1966 at the age of 77. His prolific career spanned over 40 years. He worked with every major circus and sideshow, and he was respected among his peers that he was often simply called as the king. In 2016, 50 years after his passing, Lentini's hometown in Italy celebrated their hometown hero by organizing a 2-day memorial festival. The memorial invited all of Frank's descendants near and far. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please give a likes, comments and dislikes, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you.